You felt bloated and heavy, so you decided to hit the weighing scale, and boom! You felt as if the whole world was falling onto you. The numbers you have seen on the scale seemed to pound towards your heart. It was just a kilo, they said, but they were not aware of how many jumping jacks, how many hours at the gym, and how many calories you so hardly think about each day. You have tried your best not to be affected by these words. It was just a kilo, they said. But that mere kilo restricted you from wearing your favorite shirt, from posting selfies on your Instagram stories, and from eating that box of chocolate you've been thinking about the whole day. This is all due to the scary comments you receive from the people at school, your family members during reunions, and the backhanded compliments on your social media. Hearing words such as fat, unhealthy, and lose weight, then they tell you that it was just a kilo. But that kilo, that roughly 2.2 pounds of fat, has taken control over your life. According to a study by Smolak and Levine, about 80% of teenage girls have a fear of being fat, thus listing body image as a top 4 concern among women of their age, which is probably due to the fact that those who are overweight and obese have a higher tendency to be bullied than those who are of normal weight, which is estimated to be up to 63% of girls and 58% of boys. Along with the different prevailing social media platforms, the place for bullying can be brought directly through the screen of each smartphones held by almost 95% of teens. A study also mentioned an increase of risk in acquiring mentally related illness during the adolescent stage. Several studies reported that social media has a huge connection to the increasing rate of depression, anxiety, and suicide in our society today, regardless of the age. Therefore, we can assume that discrimination and body shaming has no limits, causing an alarming 70 million people acquiring eating disorders worldwide, according to the National Eating Disorders Association. So those numbers on a person's scale is not just a kilo or not just a pound or any other unit of measurements, for it entails a person's behavior. Once we understand that a person is something more than just the numbers that are indicated on his or her driver license, then that's the time that we can fully understand the struggles and difficulty there is that goes into altering a lifestyle we once enjoyed. As the old saying goes, you are what you eat. For what we eat is influenced by the different aspects of our holistic being, especially of the mind. Thus, everyone should keep in mind that before hitting remarks such as, it was just a kilo, or you gained weight, we should take into consideration the different experiences and battles of each person. And that body image has been always one of them. A person's weight doesn't always reflect on an attitude that entails laziness or lack of drive, but it can sometimes be an untold story of a broken past that we might be too ignorant to seek or understand. Rather than focusing on someone's weight and appearance, we should be all geared towards a future that instills positive thinking regarding body image. For eating is a physiological need, and that it is in a person's anatomy for weight to fluctuate. Thus, instead of saying, it was just a kilo, we should be all saying, your weight does not define who you are. Thank you so much everyone for listening.